currently filming a clean girl makeup look. I always like how this look turns out. Whenever I wear this look, I feel very confident, and whether that's, you know, to go to work, to go to like a casual dinner, or even a date, I really just always go to this routine and it's never failed me. So if you guys are curious how to get this look, then keep on watching. So first I like to get my hair out of the way, and I get this little like headband, which is so great if you have thick hair because it has these like extra little notches, so the headband actually stays in place. I start off with primer, and right now I'm using the e.l.f. one. I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like it literally, I don't know, it's very sticky. It's very sticky, and I feel like I'm not able to really apply it all over my face. The Clinique even better than skin foundation. And I just put some on my cheeks and my forehead. This one is actually really great because you can build it up. And so what I've learned about my makeup, the older I get, the less I want to appear to have makeup on. And I really like this natural, like, clean girl aesthetic. Use my brush like a beauty blender because I feel like you get like a much more flawless finish. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on, but yeah, I'd like to put a little bit more where I have freckles and like, so I can have more of an even complexion. I would actually avoid a lot of any like foundation that is matte because that's not gonna help out with looking glowy, and I think that's a big part of like the clean girl aesthetic. So now that I have my base on, I use a concealer and I just put that on my eyes, on my chin, and a little bit down my nose. And I use a little fluffy brush. See, and it looks so good. I used to like really use using a beauty blender, but I just feel like it picked up a lot of product, and if I didn't have it like completely dry, like if I just wet it, then it picked up my foundation. Okay, and then quickly I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury powder and a puff. You can buy these at Ulta like super inexpensive. They are, I have seen some on Amazon that's like reusable when you wash it. I haven't tried those yet because I think Ulta sells packs of 3 or 4, so I haven't finished them all, but I do like the finish of using a puff rather than a brush. I do have a powder brush, but I just feel like using this powder really gives you an airbrushed look. Okay, I think what you'll see in this video is there's like a common use of products, which is cream products, and I feel like cream products just really help give a dewy look and a more natural look because it's like easier to blend out. And right now I'm using a bronzer. Like, look how tan that's making me look. And I just think it adds like really good warmth to the face. And then I even like bring it up to the brow bone a little bit, so it can all kind of like seamlessly blend together. And I just do this basically. I don't really put it on my face because I feel like this way I can control so it's not like a harsh line that I draw on my face. So I do this, and then have you guys seen like that TikTok filter where people have like very like contoured noses? So I've recently just started putting bronzer on the sides of my nose, but not with like fresh product on there. Like, since I already went into my cheek, brought it up to my forehead, did the brow bone a little bit, then I go in on the sides, and then I do a little bit of this too. And then I go in with the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Encourage. honestly, like I said before, Korean products, something about them, they just work so well. And they give me a really good, like, dewy look. So, I know some people really prefer matte. I'm not that type of person. No judgment or hate or anything like that. Like, but also because I have very dry skin. So I also just stipple this in, and I kind of like, you see how close I'm getting to my eye, like under eye? I think it just like looks really pretty. The more you bring it up, like the more you focus your blush like up here on the cheekbones, the more it like lifts your face. So I love doing that. So now let's move on to the, what is it called? Eyelids. I use a Smashbox. As you can see, this is very well loved because what is it again? Cream product. And sometimes I'll use my finger and I'll use like, can you see? Hold on. That tiny little blob. And I just put it on both my fingers and then just dab it in. Okay, this e.l.f. brush, guys, I forget what it's called. I guess I rubbed off the name, but it's so good. Like I use the tip for either foundation or my concealer, and then this brush for my eyelids. So I'm just gonna like quickly brush that out to make sure I didn't miss any spots. I usually get like a lash lift or like a curl, a lash perm. I haven't gotten it yet in a while. I need to. I really need to because it's summertime and it's just like a nice little lift because my lashes literally like stick out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but during like my time not having a lash lift, I use a little Tweezerman lash curler and it works a tiny bit because my lashes are so thick. Whenever I get a lash perm, my, what do you call her, an esthetician, she's always like, girl, your lashes are so thick, like I need to leave the solution on for longer than everybody else. I was like, sorry. She did try and convince me to do a brow lamination and I was like, no thank you. I really don't like when people have brow laminations. I just feel like it looks too unnatural and that's kind of like the opposite look that I want to have. But this mascara, I'm actually trying it out for the first time ever and I do like it for every day. It's not the most voluminous mascara, but it does do the job of lengthening, separating. You don't have like any clumpiness to your lashes. So if you like that type of look, then you'd probably like this. I'm gonna use the Anastasia brow gel. My brows are pretty thick and full, so I don't feel like I need to line them. And it did take a while for it to kind of get its shape, but now it's really great because I don't really have to use any product on it. I just put a little bit of gel so everything stays in place and that's it. So these two are the combo that I just love and I get compliments on it all the time. And I think because it really just matches my like color theory. So I honestly just go very rough and then just get my finger and I like feather it out. And then I go in with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, which is also really great. This is in the shade Poppy. And this just adds a lot more shine to it because the oil can be a little bit drying. And then I just go in with my finger again. And that is the lips. I actually really like it because once the gloss wears out and like, you know, I'm eating, I'm drinking or something, I'll still have some type of like color on my lips coming from the lip tint. And that's it. Let me know what type of products you guys use for your clean girl look so I can check those out because I love shopping. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.